Welcome, people, to our second episode of Shade and Lemonade. So it means we're actually doing this shit. We weren't just fucking around.
Of course.
So Maya, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing fine. You know, it's just another day, another dollar. Except I made no money.
Well, I made a lot of money this week. No, I didn't.
Actually, pause. I did make some money because what's today? Today's the 1st, and so in case none of you know, I don't think they know I don't think my co-star knows either. I was born on the 28th of October, so that's like what 3 days ago, 4 days ago, however many days ago. And like and a lot of my friends forgot my birthday, and it was like it was so
sorry.
It was you. I'm talking to them. A lot of my friends forgot my birthday, and I was like, I'm gonna just wait. It's like there's no way these bitches forgot me, but they did. And so when I texted them, and I was like, that's crazy. They all sent me money, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't mean to guilt you guys. So like they sent me money, and one of my friends sent me like a cute little card that has some money in it. So I did come into some money, which was cute, and I 100% appreciate it from those that love me.
So I just want to say, I'm not gonna make excuses because I did keep in my I did keep in my head that your birthday is at the end of October, but you know, I just forgot. So I'm just
Honestly,
gonna say sorry.
No, it's fine. I literally told my mom, I was like, there are two people I don't expect happy birthday from, Deshaun and Anastasia. If you hear this, but I love you because both of y'all you just don't have space in your brain. If I'm not in front of you, you don't know I exist, and I respect that.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll always forget my mama's birthday.
It makes sense. It tracks.
You know what? You're being shady right now.
I literally just agree with you. What the fuck? Anyways.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. That just made my week worse because I forgot my best friend's birthday. So I'm really sorry.
God, don't make your week worse. I'm having a good week. Don't have a bad week. I was supposed to have a test on Monday, and that shit got canceled. I'm having a good week.
Period. You know. My week has been going okay. I started a new job. So started a new job, was trying to do this, and I was having issues. Editing the first episode, by the way, I should say, before we get started, if there's any like technical issues with the first episode, I edit them. So I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I'm not like an audio or like video editor, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best, and that's all that matters.
And you're doing amazing, sweetie.
But the TikTok part of that editing, I wanted to kill myself. That shit was so hard. That shit was so hard for no reason. I was like flipping the fuck out on Wednesday, was it? And you saw my first TikTok. That shit was ass.
It's literally, it happened. If we go to my first TikTok, it's booty butt cheeks. It happens. It's a learning curve. I still don't think my TikToks are that good. My mama don't think my TikToks are that good, if we be honest. But
does your mama post?
Ooh, mama, if you heard that was all him. That wasn't me, mama.
I hope our parents don't listen to this shit.
No, that would actually be tragic.
I'm not telling my family.
My mom doesn't know that we're doing this, yeah. But she knows. Neither. But the mic came to the house, and she's nosy, and she's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "I ordered something," and she's there as I'm opening it. I'm like, "It's mine." She was like, "What do you need a mic for?" And I was like, I needed it." And because I ain't got no money, so she's like, "Why are you spending money? What do you need a mic for?" I'm like, "I just needed it, mother. Like it's for me and Deshaun are doing something." She's like, "What are you doing?" And I had to come out and say, "Mom, I don't want to tell you." And she has some words that I'm not going to share on here.
Yeah, the week has been fine. Just a little tired, and I'm happy it's Friday. Oh, it was Halloween a day ago.
Spooky.
And I didn't do jack fucking shit. Stayed in my motherfucking house and minded my business as one should.
Oh, you ain't passed out candy to the babies?
There was nobody knocked on my door. I live in an apartment, girl.
Some apartments do that.
I don't think there's any kids that live in this apartment now, but there was a family that lived like across from me. And every so often we did say hi to each other, but I know for a fact they didn't like me.
Probably. Was it because you're black?
I don't think. No, because there were people of color too. But
hey, that don't mean nothing.
I don't think it was because I'm black or something. And I truly, honestly, I don't think they hated me. But sometimes I do fuck loud. So my neighbors might have heard that. But anyways.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I too, as a parent, would hate you.
Yeah, also, back to the parent thing. Didn't tell my mama, not planning on telling my mama. And if anyone in the family is listening, mind your fucking business. And I'm going to say it, mind your fucking business.
I mean,
and don't ask me no questions when the holidays come around, because I will deny everything and deny all. This is not Deshaun Jordan. This is not your nephew, cousin, whoever the fuck. This is Bob Saget.
Oh, if only y'all knew the Bob Saget lore.
And she still exists.
Oh, there's some deep lore right there.
Anyways, so welcome to episode 2. If you couldn't tell from the introduction, we will be talking about Mrs. Agatha All Along.
It was Agatha all along. It really was. It's crazy.
And that is so. They tried to tell us from jump. I did see a TikTok. I forgot the white boy's name, but I did see a TikTok where he was talking about something. They literally told us from jump. It was Agatha all along.
Was it the one I reposted? Because we know I built your FYP.
You didn't build my FYP. It wasn't the bitch that you reposted.
So it was the one I reposted. It was the one I reposted.
It wasn't the one you reposted.
Because I reposted a white guy saying that.
And it's so crazy that you say that, because every single time I go back to the video, I can never see your name pop up.
It doesn't matter, because when I go back and I show you I reposted it 19 hours ago.
That shit says a minute ago at best.
It literally, but so you admit that I reposted it before you saw it, therefore influencing what you saw, therefore influencing and therefore building your FYP. Thank you.
No, because you reposted you reposted it after I sent it to you.
Nope.
That's how you get.
It's not how that works. You wishes that was how it worked. You wishes that was how this relationship worked, but that's not how it works.
Bitch, you keep trying me on this podcast. Next time you try me,
you
keep trying me every time.
Okay, so we clapping now. Okay.
Yes, I'm clapping now, and I'm probably peeking on the mic. I'm so sorry, but I get loud. I get loud and defensive when she tries to come for me and say that she built my FYP brick by brick. She didn't build shit.
Well, sometimes it makes you wonder. They really got some of y'all with them stereotypes. They really got you. They really did.
You know what? I'm sick of you. Anyways, let's get back to our topic.
Hi everyone. I'm Alice. Woo.
Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot to introduce ourselves. I am Rio, aka Death.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Death incarnate.
Okay. Not even death incarnate. Like literally death.
Literally just death.
Like Miss Girl is like I watched Screen Crush videos. Shout out to Screen Crush dude. He was like, okay, so like Rio is like actual death. I wish you had watched The Sandman. It was so good. Neil Gaiman sucks. Whatchamacallit? Rio is like actual death, right? Like the cosmic entity death. But like then she has like her little minions, such as Hela, the goddess of death. But she is under the cosmic entity that is death, that is Rio. In case you didn't know that.
No, I did not. So thank you for educating me.
Fun fact.
Okay, so we're starting off. Okay, so before going into the show, since we knew like it was going to be connected to WandaVision in some way, shape, or form, and it was introducing. At least I knew this. You say you didn't know this, which I don't know how, because I feel like it was all over the place. But Agatha All Along was supposed to be the introduction to Wiccan in the show, and it was like confirmed that Joe Locke was gonna be playing Wiccan.
It wasn't confirmed. It was speculated because Joe Locke at no point admitted to it because those Marvel contracts are tight. He kept his mouth closed and so did everyone else. Though, Patty LaPone, I heard she accidentally said a little something, but I don't think it was about
I heard she got some loose
and everyone
words.
was like, Patty. But
look, Patty's too old to give a fuck.
Oh, understandably so. Like, what they gonna do? Take her money back? Honestly, they might. I don't know what's in her contract.
No, the fuck they won't. After episode 7, they won't.
Oh, we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Yeah.
Number 1 episode, but we gonna get there. But the reason why I'm not on the internet as heavy, so that could be it. Like, why I didn't, because I know a lot of people, like, they knew Rio was death before, like, actually knew because, like, some Funko Pops leaked or something before I knew, before the Rio was death reveal. So, like, I actually missed, like, a lot of spoilers that a lot of people got, like, before and, like, during watching the show, which I'm grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
But, yes, I just knew it was going to be about Miss Agatha. And I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. Don't hate me. But I didn't care. Like, I was like, there's nothing in me driving me toward watching Agatha All Along. And if I'm correct, you also felt the same way. Because I told you to watch it after episode, like, 4 or 5, I think. And you were like, dragging your little feet. And then you watched it, and now you're obsessed, as obsessed as I am. Understandably so, because it was a great show. But in the beginning, I was just like, I'm very much a Wanda stan, and I was very much like, where's Wanda? Where's my girl? Where's my girl and her red tweedly little line things? But I am glad I watched it. So, like, going in, I just knew everything about Agatha that was revealed in WandaVision. I didn't know anything about her outside of that. And I didn't know anything about anybody else.
I didn't watch it because we both kind of, I think me more than you, if anything, but we both kind of went on now I can call it a hiatus from Marvel. Because the shit that they were, and we'll get into this like on the Marvel episode because we will be talking about the whole MCU, and that's probably going to be a 2-part episode. But we literally went on a hiatus from Marvel because the shit that they were spewing out was just like ass. Every single movie, every single show was
Caveat,
just like,
I don't agree with that.
She doesn't agree with every single movie and every single show.
Yes, you dislike more things than I dislike, but with even the things I enjoy, I would have to say my interest was still waning. They were still losing me, even if I liked the show here or liked the movie there.
And even if you don't like, even if you like a lot of the shit that was coming out, it's still a instance of oversaturation. It was just like a lot of stuff coming out one after the other, and after a while you just get tired. So
I didn't feel that way.
I felt that way. Very much so.
I just didn't feel like I was as it wasn't even about that, because I like a good, like, granted, Marvel did, I think part of the problem was they were doing, and you've said this before, quantity over quality with a lot of their projects. But like that isn't necessarily what got me. I was just being less and less interested in the characters that are going to obviously push the story forward. So that was my biggest thing. Like, not necessarily being like, okay, this is too much, or okay, like, I'm not. It was just like, I don't care about these people anymore. Like, for most, not all of them, there are some of them I love and I like, but for most part, like, yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot of, and I can say this for both of us, we're Wanda stands down.
Oh, 100%.
Everything that has to do with Wanda, Multiverse of Madness, was just a Wanda movie, in my personal opinion.
I eat it up because every time Doctor Strange came on screen, I was actually sick because you're taking time away from Wanda.
Right, I was looking at my phone at the theater.
You should.
Doctor Strange.
Like, Steven, like, I don't care about you. I don't care that you want to marry the old girl that work at the high. I don't care. I don't care about your little nasty third eye. Like, I care about my girl. Ooh, what did she say? She said, "You break the rules and you're a hero. I break the rules and I'm a villain." That's not what she said. That doesn't seem fair, does it? No, girl, no, it does not. She was preaching.
I still remember the like promos for Multiverse of Madness. I don't call it Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. because really it's just Wanda Multiverse of Madness, but for the sake of the white boys who will get mad at me, Multiverse of Madness, and that's all I'll give you. When I still remember the promo when she was just like, it's not that fair. And like the way she said it and the inflection of her tone just lives with me forever. And I just love her for that. In that movie, she was pussy. I was standing. She did no wrong in that movie in my eyes. I don't think she was wrong.
Not mad at her.
I'm not mad at her. She may have killed a few people, but you know what? Collateral. She was just trying to get her babies back.
Because what did she say? Even now, what I am doing is mercy. Oh, and I'm supposed to be mad at her.
Because I could do worse. Sorry, this
so much worse.
This is becoming a Wanda stan episode, and it cannot. So
I apologize, Agatha.
No, it's okay. Sorry, Agatha. This is supposed to be about you. Mostly Billy, but this is supposed to be about you.
It is not mostly Billy. You go get the bad. Don't say that.
So some of the theories that I had about Agatha All Along, obviously it was supposed to be like a jumpstart to Billy, aka Wiccan's storyline in Marvel, because he's a part of the Young Avengers with his brother. It's not Quicksilver. What's his brother's name?
Tommy? Tommy erasure is wild.
No, it's not. I know it's Tommy, but like the superhero name. It's escaping me.
It's not Speed.
It might be Speed.
Is it Speed?
Look it up.
Wait, you're looking it up?
I'm looking it up.
Okay. It low-key might be Speed. Because Quicksilver is her brother, a.k.a. Evan Peters, a.k.a. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
It is Speed.
Okay. Ooh, not me knowing stuff.
Yeah, it is Speed. So it's supposed to be a bounce pad from WandaVision and then telling Agatha's story a little more, because she will be a part of the MCU a little more as like a mentor figure, which was shown in the comics, or at least this is what I think, which was shown in the comics. So I knew it was going to be a continuation of her while also giving Billy like a spring pad into the into the MCU. But I didn't really expect anything else from it, and especially since I had my gripes with everything that had come out so far, that's why I wasn't watching it. It was just like, oh, it's another series, and I don't think it's going to be as good as WandaVision, so I'm just going to like skip it. And then I heard a lot of people talking about it, and I was like, I'm not even in like the Marvel sphere anymore, so what's the point of watching it? But then you were like the defining factor, because I do value your opinion, especially about like media and stuff.
It's so funny that you say that, but that's for another episode.
Girl, I was going to say, if you had
another episode
about I value your opinion on media about some things, but Marvel is one of those things that I value your opinion on, so I decided to watch.
Even that's interesting. Okay,
girl, I'm sick of you. So I was trying to give you a compliment, but you over here, you sound like somebody mama. Go sit down somewhere. So yeah, that's what I thought. Did you have any other things to add for?
No, I didn't really have any thoughts going into this. I didn't even see a trailer. I'm not big on watching trailers anymore because they give too much away. So I didn't even see a trailer going into this. I just knew it was on. But I can't remember what made me actually like press play. I think so. Actually, there's this kid in my class, and he was very much, me and him talk Marvel sometimes. He was very much, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it. So that might have been a factor in me watching it. But at the same time, he's told me to watch other stuff that I didn't watch. Like, sorry, Echo, I didn't watch her. But I don't know. So I don't remember what the catalyst was, but I ended up pressing play.
Yeah, so I'm just happy that I enjoyed it, and it was like one of Marvel's like top projects in my personal opinion. Not only because it had to do with all the bad bitch witches, but also because it had a good story and the production. Mwah. The soundtrack. And
it was what do you call it? Practical effects.
It's like exactly. It seemed like they put a lot of time and attention into this, and in my opinion, they haven't put this much time and attention in a lot of other shit. So I really enjoyed it because of that.
It was beautiful.
Now, since we talked about our theories, let's get into our opinions on the main character, one of the two main characters, Miss Agatha. What do you think about her before getting into the show?
Before, she was just a classic villain. She was the villain in WandaVision. She took my girl through 25 minutes of the most painful memories of her entire life from birth. And I said, okay, let's wrap it up on you. Okay, like that was actually very sick of you. But I like it was like, it's like saying what's my opinion on Thanos, you know? Like at the time it's like you're a villain, it is what it is. But as the show went on, I don't think my opinion changed on her until episode 4 or 5, because I feel like that's when her villain facade, or like not even a facade. Well, I guess it's a facade, but I think it's more so as a defense mechanism. Her like villain defense mechanism started to crack a little bit. We started to see a little bit more of her. And so like I think that's when I hit a turning point, and I was like, okay, wait, Agatha, like I fucks with you. Like I see what you've gone through. I see who you are, and she's definitely not a hero, you know? But at the same, and in many ways she is still a villain, but she's turning into one of those characters. She's kind of like Klaus from you didn't watch the Vampire Diaries.
No.
What's the show you watched that had like, you know, when it's the villain that y'all necessarily don't defeat, y'all just get used to them being there, and to a certain point they like help around every once in a while, but like it's still very much you. In certain lights you're my op, but in other lights I gotta trust you.
True.
Like the Peter Hale from Teen Wolf, the Klaus Michelson from the Vampire Diaries. Like they start off as our big bads, and then it's like, okay, we're all living in the same town, might as well get used to each other type shit. So that's what she turned into for me. And then when we talk about like her relationship with other characters, I'll go into that a little bit more later. But yeah, that's where she stands with me now. I love her.
So going into like initial thoughts on Miss Agatha, I didn't know what she was going to be in WandaVision. Like, I had no idea. And then after WandaVision came out, there were a lot of theories of who she was going to be. And I think a lot of people thought she was going to be like a mentor figure for Wanda, since she doesn't really know how to use her powers, more or less. But and I was like, okay, I can go with that. I think she's supposed to be like a specific character in the MCU. I don't know if it's like actually Agatha Harkness or somebody else.
She's Agatha Harkness in the MCU.
Okay. Or no, not
or
MCU,
in the comics. I'm sorry, she's Agatha Harkness in the comics.
I'm not really a comic girly. I don't read any of the comics because I'm very much a story person, and there's way too many comics to begin to
Oh, there's so many. It's sick.
So many. And there's like a bunch of... Anyways. So, yeah. That was my opinion of her. Same thing. She was kind of a villain, but she was pussy, and she ate.
And the fact that she looked good while doing it? Or...
And she looked good. And she also had a banger... a banger soundtrack, or a banger...
Oh no,
like,
that reveal
intro.
Song. I ain't mad at that reveal song. I think that charted, I think.
Yes, WandaVision and Agatha All Along charted, but Agatha All Along stayed on the charts longer than WandaVision.
She ate with that. I'll admit, like that whole little... she ate with that.
It was so good. That reveal gagged me. To this day, I stay gagged. Not because like it wasn't obvious or anything, because some people say it was obvious. It wasn't obvious to me. Maybe I'm just a blind bitch. But when
it wasn't obvious,
like, some people say it was obvious. Girl, those people can kick rocks. I don't know. But when it got revealed, I was literally screaming. I was jumping up and down, and then that song came. Who's been messing up everything?
Everything. It was Agatha all along.
Like,
I killed the dog too. I was like,
I laughed so hard.
Oh, and it wasn't even her. It was really Ralph. But anyways, Sparky was sick.
Sparky was sick. He said, "Why the fuck I gotta die for these bitches in this house?
For real,
her, not me. What the fuck?" So yeah, that was my opinion on Agatha before going in, but I would say my opinion hasn't really changed, but we'll get into that later. We have other characters to talk about, like some of the characters who died, some of the
Rest
characters
in
who
peace,
lived,
my queens.
Some of the characters who lived, and some of the characters who literally can't die.
We can start with my queen. May she rest in peace, Alice. I'm gonna be honest with you. I teared up. Ooh, excuse me. I teared up when my queen died. Like the fact that I love in general. I love the look of her. Like she just looked amazing. I don't know how to fully describe it, but I was like, yes. I low-key want to be with you. Like I just love the look of her. But when we get to her episode, and everyone has a certain amount of tragicness to them, but the fact that she told her mother her whole life, "Girl, you crazy," and then she finds out that not only was her mother not crazy, her mother was doing everything she could to protect her, which to a certain extent I'm still confused about, but I'll talk about that later. Her mother was doing everything she could to protect her from that demon thing that when they showed it, I was horrified. It looked like the thing from Insidious 1. And I hate that thing too. It honestly looked like it so much it felt illegal. I don't know if it's Insidious 1 writers. Did y'all see that?
Do you think that? Well, okay, actually, we'll get it. Yeah, we'll get into that later. Because I have questions about a lot of things that happened in there because we know we know why everything happened or whatever. But we'll talk about that later when we talk about other people.
Bookmark it. Put a pin in it.
Yeah.
But watching her go from this is all BS to I can take this fucker down, and she gets more into the song, and I don't know, like that just really did something to me. That just really solidified me and her. We went from like this to like this. Like we was locked in. I was locked in with her, and then my girl died. And
I didn't think she was gonna die.
I didn't think anyone was gonna die.
After Sharon?
Actually, we should have started with Sharon. May she rest in peace. Mrs. Hart, I'm so sorry. We are going. She's not even Mr. Hart. Sharon, we will be coming to you. I promise you. Mrs. Davis, we will be coming back to you. But like I can't. And this is something I'm gonna say later when I. It's not even a full-fledged like issue because Sharon died too. But I don't know, something about this queen finally breaking her family's generational curse. We're talking about generational trauma here. And then she dies.
That was crazy to me.
And Rio's whole, you're a protector, Rich. You die protecting someone. That doesn't make it okay. That does not make it okay, especially with the big reveal, which I'm assuming that we will talk about later. That does not make what happened to her okay. Because like she said, I finally got the thing that's been holding me back that I didn't even fully understand. I finally got rid of that sucker. And now you're telling me I don't even get to live my life. I don't even know. She doesn't get to experience life without this family curse. She doesn't even know what life without this family curse looks like.
And that
she doesn't get to experience that.
Is she an only child?
I think so. I would assume.
That family curse ends with her. Like, the generational curse literally ends with her.
Yeah, because she killed it.
She also didn't have any kids.
Well, yeah, but like even if she had kids, she killed it, so it wouldn't have haunted her baby.
I know, but her baby, if she ever had one, or like if somebody else ever had one, they never get a chance to like live that life without the curse. Her generation will never know a life without the curse.
Wait, you lost me.
So she died.
Yes.
Her generation ends with her.
Yes.
And her generation has been cursed since like her great grandmother, or was it her grandma?
Honestly, it's probably farther than that.
So,
but at the very least, it was her grandma. But I think it's farther than that.
her family line will never know a life without curses or a life without a curse.
Oh, yes.
So that's even more fucked up.
It's just and that's why I didn't think
the Woos got fucked over this.
They did.
They did. They really did.
Because our whole family's life has been leading to this moment where she saves Agatha from her mother, and then Agatha kills her. Like everything they have ever been through culminated till that moment. And when you think about it, it's like, what was the point?
Right. And then we get to someone like Sharon, who didn't have to be there in the fucking first place.
That's one thing I will never forgive Agatha for. Alice, what she did to Alice, one. Because I know people were going back and forth. Oh, she can't control it, da-da-da. We saw in episode 9, like she has a certain amount of control. Exactly. Even in that episode when she's killing Alice, as soon as she heard her son's name, what did she do? She cut it out. Stop. She has the ability to say no. But it is so tempting, and she's so used to it, which we'll get into later, that she just allows it to happen. Like, I don't think she starts the magic sucking, but I think she can decide when the magic sucking stops. And she chose to suck my girl dry, even if it was subconsciously. I will never forgive her for that. And I will never forgive her, or any of them, actually. Billy is the only one. Billy and Rio are the only ones not at fault for this. They all knew Sharon should not have been there. Sharon didn't even know the song. She was sitting there jumping around like, oh my God, we having a cute little garden party. No, we're not having a garden party.
I love that scene so much.
They're bringing you to your death.
Am I supposed to know the words?
like, why are y'all doing like the road? It actually made me mad because I'm like, y'all have never been down the road before, but at the very least, y'all know you need the whole coven. At the very least, you know you need somebody to represent everything, and you know in your soul, my girl Sharon was not a green witch. You knew that. All of y'all knew. So at the very least, for your own survival, why are we bringing my good sis down this road?
Right. You saw, and also knowing what we know, why the fuck did Agatha bring her?
Yes, I think Agatha. Okay, I will say Agatha was avoiding Rio. She did not want to bring Rio, which I get, knowing what we know, but to bring Sharon, because this is what she was going to do, or should we say this later? This is what she's going to do. Murder. Yeah. She doesn't get anything from murdering Sharon. She gets absolutely nothing. But she would have had to kill her. But she doesn't get anything from killing her. So why? Like, I don't know. Find another one. Like, she literally told Billy, like, they're within a 5-mile radius. I don't know. Find somebody else.
Literally. Like, I just don't understand why the fuck they had to bring Sharon. And I told you this. Because I knew she was going to die, because I watched this, like, after her death. I didn't necessarily give a fuck about her, but I understand the like hatred behind her death. Like, why the fuck did she have to die?
It was so unnecessary. She was such a sweet, lonely older woman. She literally just wanted to hang out with her fellow women, and what did they do? They killed her. They took her
like, I've never been to a party before, or I haven't been to a party in like so many years, and like I just need to be with like-minded women. She was there for sisterhood, and you bitches killed her.
They're all responsible. Every single one of them is fucking responsible, and I will never let them forget that. Never. Like, she had granted, it's been 3 years since my queen did her little big one on the town of Westview. It's been 3 years since she did her big one. But they still dealing with that. Like, they can't even talk about it. They so traumatized. They still love you, though. We still love you, Wanda. We worship you. But they can't even talk about it without being traumatized.
For the bitches that know, they're on some Gravity Falls. Don't say, don't speak. We cannot speak, we cannot see, we cannot hear. Lately. You should watch it. It's really fucking good.
I did watch it. I just never finished it. It was good.
Season 2, amazing. But season 1 is like really good. It's just very kiddie. But season 2 is where it starts to kick up.
Not kiddie when it's a kid show. But I was gonna say something else. So since we bring up trauma, Ralph Bonner. Anyway, I was over the peen jokes. I was 100% over the peen jokes. But Evan Peters, he did his thing. Because I felt so bad.
I forgot about him.
I felt so bad for Ralph. That man was truly a broken, that was sad shit. Traumatized. So to know that my girl Miss Hart was like that, and then they killed, it makes me sick. But give Evan Peters his flowers.
To be honest.
No, for real. They've been through so much.
Agatha's dead. They don't have to worry about shit else. And
like,
Billy left. So Westview needs to be off of Marvel's
They just need a block. They just need to build a wall around it. Like, don't let any fuck the East viewers. Y'all cannot come here. No, actually, no one can come here. We're all going to die here together, and then our town is going to cease to exist. Like, you guys cannot bother us anymore.
No, for real. It's just, Westview needs to be taken off the map so nobody knows where it is and they can mind their business in peace.
Thank you, please, and thank you.
Do you want to talk about Lilith or do you want to talk about Jen first since you don't give a fuck about her?
Whoa. I'm going to talk about Lilia.
Sorry, I didn't mean
Lilith is Adam's first wife, depending on the book you're reading. Y'all, please. I'm sorry. Lilia, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I think this applies to most of the outside of Billy. I think this applies to everyone. I didn't, outside of Billy and Agatha, I didn't really care. I didn't have feelings towards anyone until their actual episode.
True.
And like, maybe you made me laugh here and there, or like, oh, that was a scary moment or something, but like, I didn't actually feel connected towards you. I didn't feel anything for you until your episode. But Lilia's episode, it is not my favorite episode of the series, but it is the best episode of the series. Does that make sense?
What is your favorite episode? If you don't mind me
asking? I don't. 4 to 5, man. The ending of 4 to 5, like, because that's what really brought me into this. That's what grabbed me by my neck with its jaws. 4 or 5, because when they come out of that trial in 4,
yeah,
and my boy Billy shows us why he is Wanda's son. Oh,
he said,
scream I let out. And it's the fact that he was smart about it too. He said, "I'm not gonna blast you straight on. I'm gonna get these fuckers to get you, and then I'm gonna throw them away." And then the Billie Eilish. He looks so, like, I cannot tell you the amount of times I watched that. And then episode 5 came up with the whole backstory, and that truly pulled at my heartstrings. Like,
it really did.
Like, the moment after he dies, and he's back, and the moment after William dies and Billy jumps into his body, and he goes, "Tommy!" Oh, something in me broke.
We're going too much into Billy. We're going too much into Billy.
Anyways, you asked me about my favorite episode. So
sorry,
but Lilia is the best episode of the series. That is number 1. Honestly, if I remember correctly, I don't know if ratings have changed now that they've dropped 8 and 9. But
let me look, actually. While you're talking, let me look and I'll tell you.
Episode 7. Okay, episode 7 was the highest rated. It was, I think it's Loki, one of the Loki episodes, and then it's episode 7 of Agatha All Along in terms of like Marvel show ratings, if I remember correctly. Like, that episode was true. It was beautiful from start to finish. The shots were amazing. The fact that they had us as discombobulated as Lilia was, and then when she starts to figure things out, we're going through this with her. She's confused and we're confused, and then she starts to figure things out, and then we start to figure things out, and then it all culminates at the end when she realizes, wait, I'm the one that's supposed to be getting the reading, and she puts all these pieces of her life together. And I loved how they filmed it, in terms of like, or how they pieced the episode together in terms of how they connected her different visions throughout the series. And everyone's like, oh, she's going cuckoo again. And then I don't know who I saw talking about this, but somebody was talking about how when she says to Jen, like, you think I'm just some kooky old lady. And Jen's like, okay, you're right. What do you want? How am I supposed to look at you? What do you want me to see you as? And it's just like, everyone's like, it's just like how we ignore our senior citizens, like our old people. And I'm like, no, that's 100% true. Everyone has written Lilia off. Like, and I get why, because you don't understand her. So you're just like, she's just some crazy old lady. It's like the meme when the 20-some-year-old is taking her grandma somewhere, and the grandma's like, oh, in 2020 we used to do this, and she's like, yeah, sure, grandma, let me get you back to the nursing home. And it's just like, she is so much more than that, and honestly, any single person is. But that was just beautiful. And then at the end, when she chooses to save everyone, and she goes, I needed you, like when she realizes that she needed her coven to put the piece of her life together, and then she chooses to save everyone, and she goes, I loved being a witch. I'm like,
I cried.
Lilia! Like, I was actually screaming at my TV. I was like, Lilia, don't you do what I know what you're about to do. And then she did it. And then I like to think that at the end, when she sacrificed herself to take out those 7 weirdos, granted, is anybody even mad at them? Like, hell, I'd be one of them if Agatha killed my mama. Yeah. If Agatha killed my mama, I'd be hunting her down too. I'm mad at her.
Right.
But at the end, when we see her start back, not necessarily the beginning, but at the beginning when she's back into her young body and she's taking her first lesson, I like to think of it as like, and granted, other people have said this, I'm not inventing the wheel. I like to think of it as she is now living, like, yes, our Lilia is dead, but at the same time, she is now living her life in chronological order, and she's no longer confused. She's just able to experience life. And I love that for her, because imagine being 5 years old and all of a sudden you play with your mama, and then you jump to you 10 and your mama dead. And now you're screaming and she's dying in your arms. And you pop back to your 5 and you're like, Mom? And like I can't imagine how horrifying and traumatizing her life could have been, or her life probably was. But now she's living peacefully. And it was super long, but
she's dead.
I just told you she is now able to live her life in chronological order. The Lilia we know is dead, and this is always going to be her ending. But now she's in her child's self body, living her life in chronological order. No skips, no gaps. You believe that. It's the truth.
Anyways, you kind of said everything I want. Damn, you went off, because it was a good episode. I understand why.
It was beautiful.
Just so you know, based on IMDb, episode 7 is the highest rated one at a 9.2 out of 10.
Let's get it up, y'all. Come on. If you ain't rated, go rate it. Let's get it up.
Second behind that is, surprisingly, episode 8 at an 8.7.
Okay. Interesting, because episode 9 is the one with the
is at an 8.4.
And you said 8 is at a what?
8.7. That's interesting to me.
I would agree.
Interesting to me. I think 9 should be higher, but anyway.
Yeah, I would think 9 would be over 8.
So Lilia was such a complex character to me from jump, and we, like you said, we all didn't understand like what she was going through or what was going on in her head, and I could not wait to figure out what was going on every single time. Like, she screamed or she said some random shit. As the series went on, I could not wait to see like what that random shit was, or like what it meant. And it episode 7 was basically that on steroids, because it was like, we didn't understand what was going on at first, but once everything clicked for her, it clicked for us. And then it was just beautiful. And let me talk about like the productions, the shots, the music, everything was just so perfect. I forgot who directed this episode. I think
wasn't it Jack?
I thought it was a woman.
Yeah, Jack Schaefer.
Jack Schaefer. She needs to be in charge of everything that 100%. Has to do with Wanda specifically, because what she did in this episode was art. It was some of the best writing and some of the best production I have ever seen in my whole entire life. That shot where she's falling to her death. I want that on
a poster.
Lives rent-free in my head. Patti LuPone did her big one.
Her biggest, I can't say her biggest one because she was on Broadway and stuff. But her, right, don't do that, she did her she'll big come for us. she did her big one.
The acting was beautiful, and I don't give a fuck that she was like spoiling shit for people. Girl, after episode 7, she has the right. She has the absolute right. What I think my favorite part, and I don't know if it's your favorite part, my favorite part of episode 7, specifically, or Lilia's like whole entire story, was I think a lot of people probably hated it, but the jumping back and forth from like where she was, like where she like all that, what basically seeing the world through her eyes, that was my favorite part of the whole entire show. Cause
I wouldn't say I hate it. I loved it. I wouldn't say it was my favorite part, because I think my favorite part was when she was doing her own tarot reading. But and I guess that did little jumps too, but I loved that they did it that way with the jumping back and forth.
And then also I still don't understand, because she did say that Jen is the like key, or like the high priestess, or like the key to everything. I didn't understand that, and after the show, I still don't understand it.
I think
because I know you're about to read Jen, so might as well
get into it. This isn't even about Jen, it's about the writers. It's about the writers. And one thing about me, I'm gonna make everything about race if you give me the chance to make it about race. Because I think it is interesting that and this isn't, and I'm not even saying that this isn't even a fully like actualized thought. It's just that bug in me, the parasite in me that likes to make everything about race. Because who's dead? Lilia, Alice, Sharon. What are Lily and Alice? Are they minorities? Are they minorities? And then who doesn't have a backstory? Jen. Is she a minority? Oh my god. But we know next to nothing about Jen. We know next to nothing about her from episode 1, even in her trial, because I said earlier, in every time everyone had their trial, that is when I truly connected to them, because that is when we got backstory, that is when we saw emotion, that is when we saw the most from them. What did we see from Jen?
We saw a doctor.
Didn't give a single explanation. I didn't know who he was to her. I didn't know why he felt the need he had to humble my good sis. I don't know, like, did she do something to him? Were they lovers quarrel? Did he just randomly see her on the street and decide, hey, I'm gonna do this? Wasn't that in the what year was that? It was Boston 19 what?
Where she got bounded, or what?
Yes, I want to say it was 1920s.
It was 1920.
So there's a story right there. That moment alone, the fact that she's in Boston in the 1920s, and she is a black woman, and some white man is trying to take away her power, that alone, there's a story there, and they did not tell it. They 100%, they made the decision to not tell it. They made to say that Jen is the key to all of this, to say she's this high priestess, she's such an important figure, and we know nothing about her. In the entire show goes without telling us a single thing. Turns out Agatha bound her. Okay, that's what about Jen? I don't know anything about Jen. I know absolutely nothing. And do I love that my good sis got her powers at the end? I fucking love that for her. And her powers are super pretty, by the way. That pink,
yeah, they're gorgeous,
beautiful.
Pink.
But she had the least amount of, it feels like the least amount of thought was put into her character. And that really just, it grinds my gears, it boils my blood, because I think she could have really been something just as beautiful and amazing as everyone else. And the only thing she was there for was her random quips, her random wise cracks, her one-liners. That's what she was there for. And granted, I do believe she is going to be used more in the MCU, and this was just a small introduction into her, and she's probably going to do something big and beautiful and great. Hell, she might take Doom down herself, probably not. But she's going to be something. She's going to be someone. But the fact that I really wish, those listening, tell me one thing you know about Jen. Please, Please tell me one thing you know about her outside the fact that she was bound. Please, and she's a scammer. Please tell me. You can't. Maybe you find something to say in the comments. Let me know. But you can't tell me anything. But you can tell me so much about everyone else, and it just, I don't know why they did that to her. And I can't help but remind myself that she is the only Black woman there. And she was not discarded. Discarded might be too harsh of a word. She is the only Black character.
She got screen time. Don't say that.
That's why I said discarded is too harsh of a word. Actually, there are 2 Black characters because we got Eddie. Sorry, King. She is the only Black woman in that coven, and her character did not get the same amount of love and attention that everyone else did. If you disagree, please let me know, though.
I agree with you. I know I made jokes like when we were talking about this by ourselves before, but I do agree with you. She was given dust and debris.
Dust and debris. Did you hear that, y'all?
So at first I was thinking that, but I truly, honestly, once she flew away like Vision at the end of WandaVision, I thought that I think she's going to do more in the MCU, but I just don't know what she could be. Like, I'm trying to think of all the characters that I know, and I don't know all of them. I'll say that now. But I'm trying to think of what she could be. And some people were saying that she might be like a variant of Storm from X-Men that's like an actual witch. And I don't think that's true. Like,
that would actually piss me off.
That would also piss me off. I don't think that's true. But if it's not that, then what else is it? What else could it be?
I mean, let me see if she actually exists in the comics. But Storm is also a witch herself, though. So I don't think Jennifer Kale, Marvel. So she is a character in the comics. She is a sorceress and a member of the cult of Zahered Na and Johnny Blaze's cousin. Oh, I saw that. Somebody says they think she's going to be the key to introducing Johnny Blaze, who I'm pretty sure is the Ghost Rider. Do you remember when Nicolas Cage was the Ghost Rider?
Oh, yeah, she is connected to the Ghost Rider in some way. I forgot about
She is a skilled sorceress who uses her powers to protect others. She has been a member of the Command alongside Wandar, the Aquarian, the Conquistador, and Siege. She has also joined the Midnight Suns to fight zombies. So maybe she'll be in Marvel Zombies. But I don't know who she's. I obviously don't know what they're gonna do with her, but she is that girl. It looks like she's that girl.
Yeah, but and I'm glad that we can't say that they discarded her because she lived for a reason, and that's the only thing that's keeping me going about Jen. Is that we may not know. I took
back discarded. I said it was too harsh.
I know, but
I'll settle with dust and debris.
We just did not get enough of like Jen's backstory in this show, and that might just be because we're gonna see her later, and they needed material.
That's an excuse. That is an excuse.
That is an excuse. That's definitely an excuse, but it's the only thing that's keeping me going. It's the only reason I give a fuck about Jen.
Nah, I can't mess with that.
Well. I guess we just,
I'm glad that keeps you going and that satiates you. But nah, me, Jack, this is the only thing I got beef with Jack. Well, it's not the only thing. But this is my major point of beef. We gonna talk about Agatha and Rio later. Agatha.
Well, we can talk about
actually, we can talk about them now.
Yeah,
Agatha. Okay. One thing, so obviously we know episode 5 was about my boy Billy, right? Mm-hmm. Agatha girlies, the Sapphics were sick. They were mad. And I was like, y'all, they're like, because so there was like I guess there's like, I don't know if you would call it the official hashtag, but like there was an Agatha All Along hashtag and like a little witch girl at the end. And when episode 5 came around, it was little witch boy. And they were sick about it. Like Marvel even changed the picture for the show or whatever into Billy and his blue stuff. They were sick. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Agatha Sapphics, my fellow Sapphics, like girlies, come on. Like don't do this. Please don't do this. And I was mad at them. I was. But Then we come to the end of the show. And did we get an Agatha All Along kiss? Yes, we did.
Yes.
And it was glorious.
It was the kiss of death.
It was glorious.
But they were nasty with it too, and I lived.
They were. This is why Aubrey Plaza signed up, by the way. She said, I just want to. Yeah. I knew I was going to make out with Catherine Hahn. And I said, yes.
Because I would have said yes, like, too.
Have you seen her?
She's gorgeous.
Look at both of them. The hell?
They're both gorgeous.
They are. But something, and so like I said, I'm siding with the Sapphics, the Agatharios right now. Something, I think Jack let us down again. She's done so many great things, but this was crazy. And we don't know how Agatha and Rio started. And that is such, and I feel like that is key to their story. Because I assume that it was after the Coven tried to kill her. But we don't know how they started. We don't know what their relationship, like, we don't know what the dynamic is. What, like, obviously they are two, not long lost lovers. They're two exes. Like, they love each other. We know that. But
and that was apparent from jump.
Yes, it was. Oh my goodness. In the first episode, I was watching it with my friend, and we were sitting there, and I looked at her and I said, is it just me, or are these two girls about to do it on the table? Like,
are they about to literally fuck on this table right here?
Like for real. Like, they wasn't hiding it, and they wasn't trying to, even though some people missed the subtext. It wasn't even
some people subtext. Are just blind.
It was literally in your face.
In your fucking face. If it's not straight, then people just can't see it.
Like, that's the only thing. Like, and it's funny. Like I said, episode 1, when Agatha was still in the hex, we clocked it. But there are people that didn't even clock it after Rio licked her hand. How do y'all not clock this? Do better.
They were, and I'm so pissed. You're so right. I'm so pissed that they didn't show this off in episode 9 or episode 8, something like that. Because in my opinion, episode 8 is, episode 8 isn't the weakest per se. Well, yeah, episode 8, and then it was the fight. Yeah, okay, so episode 8 isn't the weakest, but that end fight was just like basically unnecessary.
I'm not mad at the fight. I know a lot of people are, and they feel it was mischaracterization. I don't agree with that, because I feel like I think Agatha towards Rio while we were on the road was two things. One, obviously she loves her. She loves and hates her equally, I think. But 2, she was trying to hide Billy from her. So when we get more anger, when we get more of that hate than that love, and that, like, they still had the tension, so that more than that back and forth, she's dropping the facade. I don't have to distract you anymore. Now I can fully be pissed at you like I've been pissed at you for centuries, because logical or not, which it isn't logical, but I understand emotions, you took my son. You took my kid. And
I can never forgive you for that.
I can never forgive you for that. And it is just, and honestly, their story feels like one of the most tragic things I have ever witnessed on MCU screen, because
I want to see more.
I want to see more, because I'm under the impression that after her Coven tried to kill her, that is when her and Rio met. I'm completely making this up. I'm pulling this out of my butthole. I don't know that for sure, but that's the impression that I'm under. And so imagine, after your mother, who has hated you since birth. Granted, you could read that as because she's gay. You could read that as because of her powers. You could read that as both. I personally think it's both. She has hated you since birth because of this. She tries to kill you. No one has shown you kindness, because it's giving you've been an outsider on the Coven this whole time, and then you did something, the dark magic or whatever, and they're like, okay, this is the last straw, we're taking you out. And then you accidentally kill all of them. And then next thing you know, this woman appears and she comforts you because she sees the pain that you're experiencing. And you guys bond. Hell, I don't know. You bond over that. And like, the first person to tell you, the first person to be nice to you, the first person to love you for who you are, the first person to show you that you deserve happiness and love and kindness and everything in this fucking world, ends up down the line. This is because Nikki was born like 50-some years after the death of her coven, ends up being the one to take the one you loved her the most, probably. Like, it probably goes to your mama, then your mama did what she did to you, and then it's her, and then your son, and you know, when you have a kid, it just surpasses all. And so she takes him from you. The one person, entity, whatever the hell, the one person you knew that you could depend on, you could trust. And at this point, y'all may or may not have been in a relationship for 50-some years. She takes him from you. Like
what are you supposed to do?
Like that is the most heartbreaking thing I've ever heard in my life. And then Rio, look at Rio's side of things. Like, she didn't want to. Exactly. She's not killing anyone. She doesn't do that. She literally just exists to make for the transition. That's all she exists for. She doesn't kill you. She's like, you're dead, time to go. That's all she's doing. You can think of her as a guide. And now the one time she falls to humanity and love and whatever the fuck other words you want to use, now she has to reap her son and she loses her. And then Agatha goes, when I die, which will be a long time from now, because I don't want to be with you, I don't want to see you. Like that, there is just so much to their story, and I'm not even asking Jack or anyone else to tell us all of it, but give us, like, why was Agatha giving birth alone? Like, you telling me her girl wasn't there? Like, what?
Some people think that Rio got her pregnant.
So I've seen that. People are like, Rio's the daddy, and I've seen that, and I don't hate it. I personally, it sounds like witches just spawn children, based on an interview Catherine Hahn did. But I don't necessarily think that. I think, because I don't think Rio, not to say Rio doesn't have the capability, but I don't think she would do that, because she's very much into the balance of things. But I don't know. I do think she spawned.
Yeah. Do you think the baby just spawned out of thin air?
Yes, I think that's how all witch babies are born. They just spawn.
Okay, I can live with that.
Way you wake up.
I don't want a man to be involved. I don't want.
Oh, definitely not. With Catherine Hahn, she literally said, "If you want a straight answer, ask a straight woman." The hell, gay through and through.
Ate that up. Their relationship was so heartbreaking, kind of, because, like, you know, they had their little gripes, like, and quips here and there, like trying to read each other back and forth. But I think, like, when their love for each other and their hatred, or their love for each other and Agatha's hatred for her really showed, that's when I like them on the screen together the most. And when Rio said, what was it? You've given me, like, a lot of souls, or like a lot of death throughout the years. I didn't understand until episode 9 what she meant, because I thought she was just talking about the people on the road, like the witches that we're watching right now. But she was talking about everyone that Agatha has fucked up, and that gagged me. Like, episode 9 gagged me, because not only, well, I guess we might as well say, because we're gonna have to talk about Billy in a second. Not only was the road just, like, not real at all, Agatha, not even Agatha, her son created the Witch's Road as a song, and Agatha used it to kill all these women. And you know what? I gagged, but also at that point, my whole entire opinion changed of Agatha. Because at first I was like, because at first I was thinking, or as I was watching, I'm thinking, oh, she just has this, like, villain facade. She's not really mean, but people just deem her as mean. She may have done mean things in the past, but it was out of survival. After watching episode 9, she's a villain through and through. There's no question in my mind now. Not only was it Agatha all along, she had no remorse while doing it. And it really showed at episode 8, back to episode 8, where she's in the fight with Rio and Billy's helping her. And Billy goes, I'll sacrifice myself. Take me. And she goes, you heard him. Take him. And then walks away. I thought that was a fake out. That wasn't a fake out.
Me
She
too.
meant that shit.
She meant that. She said, okay, serious. Bye. Plant me some azaleas on your way out.
I thought that was a fake out. Don't bring her up. She got ate up by Lil Nas.
No.
So I thought that was a fake out this whole time. And then come to find out, she meant that shit from jump. She meant that shit when she said take Billy's bitch ass. She meant that shit when she went down, when she took all them witches downstairs and she was going to kill them day one. Not because it would have saved Billy, but because it would have saved her and she would have been able to fight the 7 at least. And that is so...
Also, so many people are like, oh my God, she doesn't remember Mrs. Hart because she's just trying to look bad. She doesn't remember Sharon because she's trying to look bad. She doesn't remember Sharon because of the hex. She doesn't care about Sharon. Billy said Mrs. Davis. She said, who are you talking about? She didn't give two shits about Sharon. She was going to murder Sharon actually in cold blood because she wouldn't have got anything from it. She was going to murder Sharon.
I live when a character just goes, who? It makes me laugh so hard because that just means the bitches were either irrelevant or this bitch is heartless. Because who? Who the fuck is she?
She Agatha is just, I will say, finding out. Okay, so there's this theory. Let me know what you think about this. People are thinking that the reason she was killing witches, the reason she used her son from birth. I was literally talking to my friend, like, this is the same thing as a man having a daughter and using that daughter to lure women away from the crowd and then murder them. And she was like, oh, you're right. I was like, yeah, because this is sick. But what was I gonna say? Not me blanking. I was going to ask you about the theory. So people are saying they think she was killing people to keep Rio busy, satisfied, or whatever, and to keep her from taking Nikki.
Okay.
And I don't roll with that. I don't think. Granted, that could 100% be what happened because people were like, it was Billy all along, and they were right. The road wasn't real. So maybe they're right. But also the thing about this is, I don't think Rio is that kind of instance. Like, she's not the one. She broke the rules one time, and that was when she gave bro extra time. But I don't think she was gonna do it again. You know, and
she said, "I'll give him some time," and I truly don't think she should have done that.
I think that moment really showed. I felt like that was a good peek into the relationship. We didn't get many, but I think that was a good one because she went from pleading with her, just pleading with her, like on person to person level, person to entity, whatever you want to call it. So she goes, please, my love. Like she was manipulating her. She was manipulating death itself with the love she knew death had for her. Talking about I'm gonna hate you for the rest of my life. And I'm not mad at her for it. Hell, I'd probably do the same thing. But it's just like, I think that is who Agatha is at her core. At her core, she is going to use whatever she can to get what she wants and be damned about everybody else. And I'm not mad at her for it, but I think sometimes it feels like people forget that. Like, yes, she has been through stuff and then has made her who she is, but who she is now, who she was when her mama and them jumped her, doesn't matter anymore because that's not who she is now. Like the innocent little whoever she could have been doesn't matter because that's not who she is now. Who she is now is someone who at the end of the day will put herself first every single time. She's going to put her and her needs and her wants first every single time, and she's going to do it by any means necessary, even if that includes invoking the love that death has for her, to manipulate death into giving her child who was never supposed to be born because Rio doesn't. That was bro's destiny. That's weird to say that a baby's destiny was to die or never even be born, but that's what it was. Bro wasn't supposed to. Nicki wasn't supposed to take a single breath. So it's just.
I thought you were talking about Nicki Minaj for a second. I don't know why.
Don't do that. You trying to? Are you trying to get us? You trying to get us got?
Oh yeah, the barbs. Never mind, the barbs will eat me up. I love Nicki. Pull up in the Sri Lanka. Pull up in the Sri Lanka.
Do you know Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj. Pull up in the Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
I'm gonna just stay silent.
Yeah, I love Nicki. Anyway, I think. Sorry, you were saying something about Rio.
No.
I might have to cut that.
In summary, Agatha and Rio, tragic love story. I think we're going to see more. Like, even though Rio agreed, like, I'll leave you alone, I think Agatha also didn't hold up her end of the bargain. So I think we're going to see more from them, but they're not going to get a happy ending. That's just not in the cards for them. Agatha is never going to move on from what happened to her son, whether and it doesn't matter whose fault it was. She's never going to move on from that. And I think part of why she doesn't want to, when she tells Billy that she can't face him, I think part of that is because she turned something that was for them into a fucking murder weapon. And she doesn't want, even though he wasn't gung-ho to kill witches. He didn't want to do it. He's like, okay, Mom, this is how we survive. Let's do it. But I think she's scared that he's not going to forgive her for what she did with the song and how she used that to continue to murder women. Yeah. And it's actually sick that she killed so many women. Like, everyone's like, oh my God, she's such an icon. And I'm like, what happened to a girl's girl? Like, Agatha is not a girl's girl, and that's fine. But she's mother. She's an icon, and she's like murdering women for the sake of power. It's funny.
I guess moving on to Billy and Agatha, I still think it's crazy that she was planning on killing these girls from jump. From jump in that basement, and then was gagged when she saw that goddamn pentagon up under her. She said, what the fuck is that?
She was not prepared.
She was like, I've never seen this before.
That whole reveal of like Billy's crazy. Like, oh my God, the stuff in my room looks like the road. And then she's like, oh my God. And then we see her through the years just luring all these women. Like, can we just take a second for the women she murdered? And like, these were mothers, daughters, sisters. She just, even if they was no one to nobody, she just murdered. So a show about uplifting women.
A show about uplifting women kills women.
Like, they meant nothing. And that is so sick. I just ripped them, like all of them. Just ripped them. Those poor beautiful souls.
So I'm gonna say something because I kind of agree with him. So I don't know if you know who Spensois is on TikTok. He's a little white twink.
Let me Google him, but keep going. You said Spensois?
Yes. So he said on one of his like rants, he was like, I really would have enjoyed 8 and 9 if all you bitches on TikTok, all you speculators on TikTok didn't spoil the shit for me. Because
I've seen him before.
I saw a TikTok like maybe 2 weeks ago or a week ago that said Billy made up the whole witches road and it wasn't real. And then like brought up the things that were in the room and like good eye on them or whatever. But girl, keep that shit to yourself, to your lonesome. Because I saw that and I saw another one that talked about Agatha actually making the witches road and she's never been there before. And like, granted, I guess she had never been there before, but I didn't think that shit was a fucking sham. So all you fucking TikTok detectives, I'm pissed at you, but only because I don't have a keen eye like you hoes.
No, not you. No, there's nothing wrong with fan theories. There is nothing wrong. What I hate Because I peeped that Agatha ain't going down the road. I peeped that episode 1. Where's episode 2? Whenever they officially go down.
Because she looked too
episode
shocked.
2. She looked shocked as hell. They kept asking her questions and she didn't have clear answers. And again, back to Sharon, the fact that she brought Sharon in the first place. If you had gone down the road, you would know that you need a witch for each trial. Like, you would know that in a way that no one else does because you've done it. So what happens when you get to the Green Witch trial and you don't have a Green Witch? So I clocked from almost episode 1 that she ain't never been down there. But I love a good fan theory. I do, because I watched the Screen Crush videos and they were like, Billy made up the road. And I was like, that feels a little much. They just WandaVisioned us all over again. But that felt a little much, so I wasn't. But I like theories. Now I hate, and this is a completely different fandom, because honestly, with Marvel, they don't. I feel like Marvel they take enough liberties, whereas like if somebody talks about the comics, it doesn't necessarily spoil things for me. But House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, when those mofos bring up what George R.R. Martin decided to write, yes, I hate them. I hate them so much. I know so much about how House of the Dragon is going to end, and it makes me so mad. It's like, can y'all please? Like, and it's not. It's like,
keep your hot takes to yourself.
Like, please. And it's not even you trying to like fangirl and talk about the media. It's literally just a spoiler. Like, I will see a tweet that says, "This happens to Rhaenyra." This isn't you discussing anything. This is you just literally spoiling for the sake of spoilers. Like, why are you doing this to people? Why do you hate that people are happy? You should
just read the book.
Oh my God, I hate book purists. As someone, granted, I understand being a book purist, but sometimes book purists make me sick. Specifically, those Game of Thrones ones. Y'all make me so upset. Talk about changes. Like, let's talk about that. Why do we have to talk about something that hasn't happened yet? Talk about, because apparently the way spoilers for House of the Dragon season 2, apparently the way they took out my Queen Helena's kid didn't go exactly that way in the books. Yeah. So let's talk about that. We can talk about that. That's fine. Why are you telling me that such and such is going to do such and such at such and such time? Like, don't piss me off, because you've already done it. So I see your point, but I like a good theory here and there, especially when it's just because you think you've connected dots. Because let's be honest, everybody thought that Billy was some super villain. Granted, you could argue that he is, but everybody's like, "Oh, he's such a villain."
He's committed mass murder.
I googled it. I googled it actually a couple weeks ago.
He's a serial.
It is mass. No.
Oh, it's mass.
I think it takes 3 bodies. I think 3 or more bodies makes. I forgot what show I was watching, but I was like, did they just commit mass murder? Okay.
It was. Oh, I thought you were talking about Grey's Anatomy, where what's her name? Lexi tells us the difference between serial killings, mass murdering, and.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
I remember it was after the shooting episode.
Mass murder as the killing of 3 or more persons during an event with no cooling off period between the homicides. That all happened within 24 hours. So. Yes, my son is a mass murderer.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's a mass murderer. I feel bad for... We haven't talked enough about Billy, in my opinion, but I feel bad for Billy because he is traumatized for the rest of his life.
Oh, heavy.
In so many different ways, not only because he... I feel like he feels that he killed William. Again, y'all should already know we're telling the whole entire story, or not the whole entire story. We're just giving our theories.
Disagree with
so
that.
There are spoilers. No, I mean us as like podcasters.
No, you said he thinks he kills William.
Do you think he doesn't think he killed William, or
no? I think he killed. I think that he's worried he killed Tommy's body. I don't think he thinks he killed William.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, I guess you're right. So he's traumatized because of the whole like into William's body thing, and him taking his place. Also, him not telling his parents, which I think is crazy.
Fuck it! Oh my God. The Kaplan's son has been dead for 3 years.
3 years.
365 times 3. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 365 times 3. 1,095 days, 20 times 24 hours. Their baby has been dead for 26 hours, 26,280 hours. I can't even conceptualize 26,280 hours, but that's how long their son has been dead. Their 13-year-old son is dead, and Billy won't tell them. And you know what? A lot of people are like, oh my God, he's going to get the Billy memories and the William memories, so he's going to be half Billy, half William. I'm like, no, he will never be William. He will never be William Kaplan. He will never, ever, ever be William Kaplan. And those are not his parents. Those are not, and this isn't me. This isn't even me as a Wanda stan, but those are not his parents. And they 100% deserve to know that their son is dead. If they choose to still fuck with Billy afterwards, more power to them. But they deserve to know that their kid is dead. He died.
That is so, it is, I know it would be hard to explain, but
it would be awful.
It is what it is. You have to tell them. And I think he's fucked up about the whole he doesn't even understand how he did it. But at some point he does have to tell them, and I want to be there for that conversation.
I need him to, but I feel like he's not going to do it.
You think he's just going to leave?
I'm wondering. I do think he's just going to leave. But you know what? I think, and I don't know a damn thing. But now that you brought it up, that you think he's going to tell them, I wonder, eventually it is, if he doesn't leave, like if he stays with them, when he finds Tommy, and he brings Tommy home, because we know Tommy ain't got no home, which I can't begin to explain how sad that made me.
I'll get into that in a second.
He what is he going to say? You know, he has to say something. He has to, I don't know. He has to tell these people. They deserve to know. And he's like, they're my parents. They are not your parents. A lot of people are like, this is feeling a lot like adoption versus bio-parent discourse. No. They are living with an imposter. But continue before I rant again. Ooh, I'm so glad you brought it up.
He also feels like trauma because he feels like he killed someone to get his brother back. Mm-hmm. Do you think he did? Because I don't
think so. I think that boy died because I know he said it was a prank because I saw some people defending it. Boys will be boys, which made me sick. But someone was holding that kid's head down under the water.
Yeah,
that boy died, and as soon as he died, that's when Billy's jumped in there with Tommy. Mm-hmm. I think that's what happened. I don't think Billy killed that boy, but I think he thinks he did. Like, part of him will probably always wonder if he did.
Do you think he's gonna wake up? Well, no, they're twins, so no, he's gonna wake up to 16.
No, he probably put him in a 16-year-old's body, even though that didn't look like a 16-year-old. But I think he put him in a 16-year-old body.
Yeah.
Not that he was looking for one, but I think that's just how it's gonna fall out.
But in his head, he has 4 bodies too. Because let's not forget, because of Tommy, and then of course let's not forget about our 3 queens, rest in peace, that died because he created the road. No other reason. Mm-hmm. It wasn't because he couldn't save them or like somebody else killed them. No, he created the road. Therefore, technically, he has 3 bodies to his name. He has 4 bodies to his name in his eyes.
I will say this. I 100% agree with you, but I will say this. I think after he made it real, it became a thing of its own. Mm-hmm. I saw some people saying, like, it had to do, like, for example, everyone's like, we didn't get any resolution with Agatha, like how she got the Darkhold. Like, there was that scene in the first trial where she sees the Darkhold in the baby crib, and someone was like, oh, that's just because we only saw that because that's what Billy knows about Agatha so far based on what Jen said to him. But like, I genuinely think the road became its own thing after, because I think he has a certain level of reality manipulation or whatever the hell you would call it, similar to his mom, my queen. But I don't think he was controlling that at all. Like, not even subconsciously. Like, Wanda was subconsciously controlling the Hex in all of Westview until she wasn't. But I don't think he was doing that. I genuinely think he made it, and then it just became its own thing. Because No, like, so I don't. Yes, he has bodies, but I'm not blaming him for their deaths. I don't credit him for their deaths, but he at the same time, he definitely directly, indirectly, he definitely, without him, they would be alive. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But that's definitely going to take a toll on him. Oh, my queen. Though I'm more mad at Agatha, but honestly, all of them. But and
yeah,
I
Billy's
do think
traumatized for life,
and he's gonna struggle with that. But I don't think Agatha is the one to help him through that.
Oh no, not at all, in the slightest. That bitch
but
is going to be like, "Well, you killed them."
His mama. Oh, his mama, his brother.
Do you think he's
gonna
hate his mama? He's gonna resent his mother.
I think,
and I hope they don't do that.
This is what I thought about the other day after I watched the episode. The last time Wanda saw Agatha, it was after they had a big fight where Agatha tried to kill her. And right before said big fight, Agatha tried to look like she was going to kill her kids. And right before that, Agatha took her through that 25 to 30 minutes of trauma of everything that happened in her life. So that's the last time my queen saw her. And the next time she sees her,
she's going to be
is dead. When is she going to be locked in with my girl's son. And I just think about how sick that's going to be. Because at this point, Billy trusts Agatha. Billy trusts her. Should he? I don't know. But he does.
No.
And
well, actually, she can't do shit. She's a ghost.
It's Agatha Harkness, babes.
You're right. And then Billy, dumbass, gave him her powers back.
Did he?
She has white hair now. Yeah. When he spewed her with his power, that's
wait, no, but can she? Yeah, that sounded gross. As a ghost, does she have any purple? We didn't see any purple.
I don't think so.
No, but
I'm gonna give my last thoughts because we're running on 34 right now. Agatha and Billy specifically, he's going to be traumatized for the rest of his life. But you know what? Character development. I cannot wait to see what they do with him and his mother.
Jesus Christ!
What character?
Talking about some character development. You're sick.
It's gonna be great.
Trauma for the plot. Trauma's for the plot. You're so sick.
In I was gonna say, well, also in the twins case, it's for the plot. In the Maximoff family's case, it's for the fucking plot.
Is it?
We need to see. Well, the plot needs to be resolved and quickly, but it is for the plot.
In the case of the Maximoffs, all they do is suffer. They were put on this earth to suffer. And that is so sick. Kevin Feige, Stan Lee, hell. All of y'all sick. Y'all are sick bastards. Because what do you? Oh, it's so gross. It's so sick. It's so sick.
So what do you rate the show?
Oh, this is a solid 9 out of 10.
You think a solid 9 out of 10?
It's a 9. It's a 9 out of 10. Because Wanda's a 10 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10.
You know what? I like that logic. 9 out of 10. Because Wanda's a 10 out of 10.
Top 2, not number 1.
Top 2, because who's number 1?
Wanda. Oh my God. WandaVision. What? Don't. I'm gonna go off. Don't make me. I'm gonna do it.
So yeah, that was. Do you have anything else you want to talk about, or?
No, we didn't talk about what are we looking forward to post Agatha All Along.
Yeah, what are we looking forward to?
Obviously, the Maximoff reunion. Like the big. All 4 of my babies are together. The kids, the mom, the dad. Like, I know it is going to emotionally break me because I know you don't want them to go down the route of Billy being upset with her. I don't think he's going to be upset with her. I don't think he's going to give a fuck about her. And I know people are upset about that, which I'll get into later. I don't think he's going to give 2 shits about her. I think Tommy is going to be the catalyst for them finding Wanda. Like, Tommy's going to be like, where's my mom? Let's find my mom. I'm thinking it's going to be Billy, Tommy, Vision, then Wanda. But that's because I'm thinking Tommy, I've seen people say Tommy's going to be in Vision Quest. But I've also heard that they might do a Wiccan show. And that might be all about finding Tommy. So it's like, okay. I don't know what Marvel's doing. And it's like, y'all can't keep adding projects. I need y'all. The world, too much is going on in the world. for y'all to prolong this. I doubt you listened to it last night, but just so y'all know, I sent him a voice note last night, and I said, if Donald Trump becomes the president and the world ends, and a lot of stuff could happen, but if the world continues to go down this horrible path and it ends before I get to see the conclusion that is the Scarlet Witch movie, I will lose every single marble I have in my brain. Like, I cannot explain to you how devastating that would be to me, because I need to see this reunion. I need to be put through the pain of finding Tommy, because, a side note, I wonder how long it's going to take. Because, like, how long is Tommy going to be in that horrible, awful place where people bully him and no one loves him and his family sucks, if he even has... Like, how long is he going to be there?
Based on Marvel's timeline, probably 2 years.
That's sick. Why is it taking you 2 years to find him? Don't piss me off, Billy. Don't, because it is. And I also think he's going to blame himself for that. Whatever condition he finds Tommy in, he's 100% going to blame himself for that, because he put him there. But yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. My 4 Maximoffs reuniting. I just need one. I need the Scarlet Witch movie to end with them all around the dinner table. They've called Vision Dad. They've called Wanda Mom. They're having dinner. They're eating, I don't know, mashed potatoes. I don't know what they're eating.
And
but
they're
having
Avengers
a good time. Oh, no.
Comes to them.
Not a single one.
For shit.
Let's stop acting like they're a family. People act like they're a family. They're coworkers. They're not a fucking family. People are like, Clint cares about Wanda. He doesn't. They're not a family. He doesn't care about her.
They honestly hate Wanda.
Like, honestly, probably, because why is it that no one tried to help her? They hate everyone, because no one tried to help her. And guess who were the
only people that were trying to help her? Guess who were the only people that were trying to help her? T'Challa.
Monica Rambeau.
Oh, I was gonna say.
What are you talking about?
Wakanda.
When?
The Negroes in Infinity War. Infinity War. Do you not remember?
When they was trying to get the thing out of Vision?
Yeah, to save him.
Well, yeah.
The black people were the only ones to help her.
Monica Rambeau.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to everything Wanda after the fact, because this was just anything that has to do with the witches in the MCU. I'm sad for.
I'm sad, 100% sad.
It's that's never gonna change. Anything that has to do with Wanda, I'm sad. And now anything that has to do with Wiccan and the twins and Vision, I'm sad. Everyone else kind of up for debate, because after Quantumania, I want to fucking kill somebody. But
I'm not saying everyone else is up for debate, because there are some projects I am excited
also sad for everyone involved with Shang-Chi. I love Shang-Chi.
Well, didn't they push that movie back?
Don't talk about it.
But yes.
Yeah.
Loved Agatha. I have my qualms, but it was honestly a good time. And I'm grateful that it brought me back into the MCU, because my queen, my overlord, Wanda Maximoff, this is what it's all leading to. And some of y'all are mad about that, and I don't care.
Overall, 9 out of 10, great show. Can't wait to see what they do with the Maximoff family. Okay, now we finally made a name for it. And the shit that we're annoyed about, again, if you want to give me names, go ahead. But right now, the name is The Shade Session. So let me know if you guys like that or not. Do you want to go first with yours? You want me to go first? Okay, so I'll go first. Bella, no. Sorry, Bella's my cat. Get down, sweetheart. So I just have a few things to say to a few people. I'll go off about the irrelevant people first. Amber Rose and the twink that was on that news network. It was either NBC or CBS or Fox or ABC. I don't give a fuck. Those two bitches, for some reason, for the last week, have had Beyonce's name in their goddamn mouths. And now I know Beyonce has been getting some slack because she's friends with P. Diddy. Almost all of Hollywood. Almost all of Hollywood was friends with P. Diddy's. So until I see a court document saying that she and or Jay-Z did something, I will not give a fuck about what you bitches say on TikTok. She doesn't know shit. And if she did, okay, cool. She's a felon. She's also a millionaire. So while I do listen to her music and like her music, I don't give a fuck about her because she is a capitalist to the core. Now, you two bitches to the front. You two irrelevant bitches, Amber Rose, and I think his name was Xavier. I'm not going to say his last name to give him fucking clout. Fuck you two bitches. You two bitches to the front. Amber Rose, don't nobody want to impersonate you. Beyonce, apparently at a rally or whatever the fuck, Amber Rose is for Trump, if you didn't know.
Yeah, that was weird.
Right? Apparently at a rally or something, Amber Rose was like, yeah, or it was on Twitter. Yeah, Beyonce copied my speech. She just want to be me so bad. She want to be who so bad, bitch? The woman that is endorsing old decrepit white man for money and clout when I know he's paying you at best $15 an hour. Bitch, go somewhere. Beyonce does not want you. She does not need you. And she's definitely not trying to impersonate you. I suggest you go back to the hole that you crawled out of and mind your business like you have been doing for the last 20 years. Now, the twink, you are just a Christian Walker copy.
What did he do?
He went on the news channel. I forgot which one it was. He went on one of the news channels and was talking about some he was talking about beyond the whole Beyonce beef with her endorsing Kamala, and he was like, she doesn't need to be endorsing Kamala. She needs to be in the studio working on sales because her most recent album is dropping on the charts as we speak.
Oh,
talking about Cowboy Carter. Like, girl, Cowboy Carter came out when? Like February, I think. Yeah, February. February or March. It's almost the end of the year. Obviously, her shit is going to be slowly declining from the charts because she has to deal with people like Billie Eilish and Charlie XCX releasing music. Yeah, the gays are gonna play their shit 24/7. So yeah, her shit's gonna be flopping on the charts a little bit. But you, who the fuck are you? You just showed up because you put on 1 or 2 TikToks and decided to say, Trump forever, Trump forever. Girl, nobody wants to listen to you and everybody thinks you're fucking stupid. Also, I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up. Everyone has been saying that bleach that you've been doing looks like fucking shit. So I suggest you turn your hair back to its original natural color and go sit down somewhere. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants to fucking know you. And you are just a Christian Walker. Is it Christian Walker, right?
Yeah. He's rebranded.
You're just a Christian. Yeah. Right, you're just a Christian Walker copycat. And when Trump loses, you're going to go back and rebrand yourself like you never knew that motherfucker. But we will all be retweeting and subtweeting your dumb, stupid ass and saying, wasn't this you in 2024? Wasn't this you during election year? Wasn't this you during November? Bitch, I hope you remember this shit in 2 fucking years. Okay, now you can go. I'm done. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, one more thing. I'm not going to say the school that I go to because I don't want people to know. But I'm trying to currently re-enroll back into school, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these goddamn admissions departments and them dragging their goddamn feet. I am just trying to get my shit. So I submitted something, I think 4 weeks ago, a month now, right? And I emailed them 2 weeks into that month that I have been waiting. And I was like, hey, just want the status of this application because it determines how much I need to pay for the next semester, which is going to be my last semester. And they gonna email me back some, we just got your application and it takes us at least 3 weeks to process it. No, bitch, you got my application 2 weeks ago. So at most, it should give you 1 week to process it. I went into that office last week and your ass wasn't in there. So, bitch, don't fucking try me. You aren't doing your goddamn job. That's why you didn't get to my motherfucking application. 1. And then I emailed them today, not a fucking word. So I just know now that you dumb hoes are never at your desk. You dumb bitches don't know how to do your goddamn job. And you dumb bitches drag your motherfucking feet so we can pay more money. Bitch, I almost said the president of my motherfucking school. Lord help me, God. Everybody that works at the office of administrations, fuck you to the day I motherfucking die. You bitches don't know how to do your goddamn work. All you have to do is clanky clank clank on a goddamn keyboard and give me my fucking information. Bitch, fuck you. Go ahead. I'm done.
You feel better?
No.
I didn't know all that. Damn. I was gonna say you. You go get the hive. You call Bay a capitalist. You go get the hive and the barbs on us today.
No, the hive already knows Beyonce's the capitalist, and the only bitches that don't give a fuck that she's a capitalist are people that don't care about, I don't know, the economy, and that's a lot of people. So
my little rant isn't gonna be as entertaining as that one.
It wasn't that entertaining.
I have 3 topics, but they can be summarized in one statement. Lack of critical thinking skills. Walk with me. The election. Megan Thee Stallion and Wanda stands as a Wanda stand. Like, some of y'all pissing me off. So let's start with the election. I feel like there's objectively a clear answer here. Kamala Trump. Sorry, JFKR, whatever your name is, you're not in the running. Kamala Trump. You know, it is a clear answer here. And for those, there are so many people that are not even are in the middle. There are people that are leading Trump that shouldn't be leading Trump. And there are people that are leaving Trump now. And it's like, why are you just now leaving? Like, for example, when one of the comedian or whatever that he called for one of his most recent rallies, they said that man said a lot of shit. One of the things he said was there's a floating island of trash in whatever ocean. Have you heard of it? It's called Puerto Rico. And that just like, it's a horrible thing to say. It's racist. It's terrible. Especially when Puerto Rico is a part of America. Like, what are you talking about? Or the United States of America. But now I have seen people like, oh my God, when he said that, like, I just can't vote for him. Like, I have to change my, like, I'm not going to vote for him now. Like I was, but now that he endorsed that statement. And it's like, the KKK endorsing him wasn't enough for you. Like, as a brown person, as a non-white person, being on the same side as the KKK, red flags should be going up right now. Like, and I have at least one Trumper in my family, and I don't want to say too much because
me too.
People, it's so sick, and it's just like, he's a man, and as my cousin, I love him, but also like, as there are just so, I feel like people are, and this includes him, people are showing what they do and do not stand for. People are showing what their lines are. And the fact that there are women out here who will die if Trump is elected. There are women that have died because of his policies on abortion. And there are women that will continue to die. And other people will likely die in other demographics. And you're telling me you don't care about any of that. And that's just insane to me. Like, I don't understand how a lot of Trump supporters look at themselves in the mirror. Like, or you got the whole, oh, I'm a wife. Like, I'm a wife and I got my husband. My husband's a MAGA man, but I'm a Kamala supporter. I'm going to go vote Kamala. And you got people, I'm not going to tell my husband I'm voting Kamala because, like, he might beat me. And I'm just like, what is going on here? Like, what actually is happening right now? Because I saw this video of this white woman, about to go cancel out my husband's MAGA vote. What is wrong with you? Genuinely, what is wrong with, there's something wrong with people, because so many people are, it's like, it is not affecting me directly, so I don't care. And they don't, and this is comes back to the people who said, as soon as he said something about Puerto Rico, they was done. He didn't say something about you. But then when he did, you said that was enough for me. But he said something about everybody else, and that didn't matter to you. And I really need people to sit with themselves and look at themselves. There was this white woman went viral, 4 or 5 years ago? 8 years ago? I don't know. Jesus Christ, that was 2016. She went viral, and she was like, you will always have to know that you voted the same as the KKK. And you're calling yourself a Christian. You can't call yourself a Christian when you're doing that. And it's like, y'all do not have critical thinking skills. And it's like, y'all don't care. And it's like, I remember I was talking to someone, and they're like, well, I don't think, people should be getting abortions all willy-nilly. And like, I'm not saying we should ban abortion, but we should regulate it. And it's like, when you start regulating things, that is when you're starting yourself down a slippery slope. Because who would have thought, they're going to come for IVF. Look at what they did. They said it was just abortion, and now people lost their IVF stuff. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Moving on. Megan. I have not watched her documentary yet. I do plan to watch her documentary. But you know what? I don't need to watch her documentary to know that what happened when Tory Lanez shot her in the foot. I don't need to watch that documentary to know that Megan was the victim in that situation. Whether she slept with that man or not, whether she told the world she slept with that man or not, though she said it on the stand because that's where it matters. Y'all on Twitter don't matter. The judge and the jury, that's who matters. But people are like, oh, she lied about it, da-da-da. She's untrustworthy, da-da-da. Are you, what has Tory done for you that's got you dick riding his heart? What has he done? Because I remember when it all came out and I looked through my playlist, I had one Tory Lanez song on there. I don't remember what it was anymore. I deleted it. It didn't change my life. I promise, nothing he's done has ever changed my life. Now you can come and tell me, Maya, oh, he produced this song that you love. Okay, the song's gone. What now? Like, y'all don't know this man. Like, it is so insane to me, especially in the Black community. We know as a community, whether we want to acknowledge it or not, but we know Black women are we're underprotected, over abused. Like, we know that as a community, but we still want to sit here and act like what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? I'm at a loss for words because it's just so stupid. Just say you hate Black women and go, bro. Like, that's all you got to do, because you're never going to meet Tory Lanez. I promise you, all you bros on Twitter, you're never going to meet that man. You're never going to meet Meg either. You're never going to meet any of them. But you know who you do know? The women in your life see your tweets. They see them. Oh. They see your comments. Your daughters, your mothers, your sisters, whatever. And I feel bad for them because you're not going to protect them. If something goes down, you're not going to protect them. Hell, you might even be the ones harming them. And now on to the Wanda stands. Ooh. Y'all, what's with the hatred for my boy Billy? Back to the critical thinking skills. Hatred?
What? There's
hatred? Oh, they hate him. Not all of them. Because some of them are like us and we're not stupid. But when Billy said, Wanda is not my mom, I already have a mom, it put some people in a tizzy. And they hate him because of that. And a big reaction from the finale was like, it takes 5 seconds to ask Rio where Wanda is. Ask Rio where Wanda is. And like, some of it's a jokey joke, but some of them actually hate him. And I'm like, okay, y'all, I need y'all to sit down and think. All he knows about her, he literally wrote it down in his book. Vision, dismembered. Wanda, dead. Tommy, missing. All I feel is Tommy. Like, come on, y'all. He doesn't remember her. All he feels is Tommy. He's heard horrible things about her. Like, why would he even have an inkling to look for her? He's not trying to disturb the natural balance of things. And I'm sure when Tommy goes, we need to find mama, he's still going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? She's dead. And that ends, that's just, I just really wish more people would think, like, from the small stuff to the big stuff. Because some of y'all are pissing me off, and y'all are pissing off the world. And what y'all's actions and y'all's thoughts affect people. Like, the people, they have
consequences.
They do. Just because you sitting in your room doing your little tweet, your little XXXX, and you like, oh, Joe Lock is this, Joe Lock is that. That is a human being. That is a 21-year-old. What are we talking about right now? You're 30 tweeting about how ugly this boy is, or tweeting about how you don't like him, or how bad of an actor he is, or how you wish he hadn't been cast as Wiccan. He is. What now?
He has a check. What now?
Like, and he has a Marvel check on his second role. Okay?
On his
second. So don't you ever act like Joe Lock ain't him. Because he's him.
Like that bitch. Like, don't play with Joey. Not Joey.
And I'm going to leave it on that. Because talk about range. Joe went from Charlie Spring to Billy Maximoff. Talk about range. Billy Capron.
Charlie Spring to
Why
Billy
are we like this?
So we're going to end it there, because
that's where we're going to end it, because my blood pressure is rising.
High. Since it is probably going to be around election time when we post this, vote. It's the 4th,
actually no,
right?
it'll be past. It's the 5th.
It's the past.
It'll be the 8th when we upload this. I hope y'all did vote.
I hope y'all did vote. You weird motherfuckers.
And I swear on everything, if Trump is our president when this is uploaded, I'ma blame all you ditzy dumb fools.
I'm voting tomorrow with my man, and we're
just gotta
both
rub it
voting
in there.
for Trump.
Got a
no,
man.
I'm just kidding. We're both voting for Kamala.
So you just like the wives with the MAGA husbands. You telling me you go vote for Kamala, but you vote for fucking Trump?
Yeah, he want to vote for Trump. Trump 2024.
Oh,
yeah. So
sick.
no, vote correctly and promptly, because if you don't, or correctly and promptly, because if you don't, then your life and possibly other people's lives could be at risk. And definitely vote correctly and promptly if you're a person of color.
Like, please, come on.
The tab dancing days are over, I swear.
Please put the shoes away. They hate you too. I promise you, they do.
I hate to hear and see you bitches coming, because those color contacts are blinding.
If they ain't saying a slur to your face, they saying it behind your back. They hate you too. Come on,
say it, Amber Rose. So yeah, that's the end of our show. Make sure you follow us everywhere at
Shade_lemonade. TikTok and Instagram and Spotify.
Yeah, TikTok, Instagram, and Spotify. And I hope you guys enjoyed listening to us ranting for the second time. And there will be more to come. We're going to talk about a third one, a topic for next week. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye, horse.
Jesus Christ.